Hey everyone, welcome to The Alternates, a basketball show for the others where we like to showcase independent music and discuss all things basketball. We've got a really fun show lined up for you today. The return of a guest. Zach Pugh will be joining us in just a little bit. Plus, we're going to be checking out headliners, Out of Step, and of course, it's Tuesday. That can only mean one thing. Duo jams. So we will be picking our duo jams for the week. All that and more coming up right after this, which is Firm Against the Teeth by Pink Film off their 2017 self-titled, self-released EP. We'll see you shortly.
I can't tell you what the Tik Tok says. I'll tell you what happened to me. Death on the journey by the sea. Call the storm a shipwrecked man. Looking up in the rain. My heart is beating firm against the teeth. Against the teeth. Against the teeth. Against the teeth. And all the guys in Shore Bay, they're just set me free. I'm caught up in the churn of frozen waves. Caught a storm, a shipwrecked man, hanging wrapped up in the reeds. My heart is beating firm against the teeth. Against the teeth. Against the teeth. Against the teeth.
What is up, y'all? Welcome to The Alternates. We appreciate you joining us today. I am your host, Brian Cullen, and with me is the return of the greatest guest in Alternates history, the people's choice, the people's champ, Zach Pugh.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Welcome back, Zach. Happy to have you back here. Before we jump into it, I want to take a quick second to ask you all to subscribe to the channel on YouTube, youtube.com/thealternates. Go ahead and like that video. That thumbs up does so much for my self-esteem and the show. If you're not catching us on YouTube, subscribe wherever you're listening to your podcasts. We'd really appreciate that. If there's an option for rating and review, hit us with one of those. Again, self-esteem helps build the show. It's a win-win for all of us. If you want to get a hold of the show, you can do so by emailing us, thealternateshoop@gmail.com. You can follow the show on TikTok @thealternatesNBA, or you can leave us a comment in the comment section of the video, and I'll get back to you because I don't do anything else with my life, and I will reply. I'm the ultimate reply guy on the Alternates YouTube channel. That much is true. Zach, how are you, man? Welcome back to the show.
It's good to be back. It's good to be here. I'm fine.
Just fine?
Everything's fine.
Okay, so I'm assuming you've been watching Cavs basketball.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I have a feeling that might be a topic of discussion today, but
yeah,
obviously terrible news, losing one of your best players.
Mm-hmm.
But all in all, how are you feeling about them with the playoffs right around the corner?
I mean, they're going to, worst case, be in the play-in game, which is so far ahead of what I ever imagined this season would be.
Yeah, totally fair.
I have a similar thing with the Cleveland Browns where, they went 7-10 last year or something, and people were like, man, you must be so upset. And I'm like, I prayed for years for 7-9. I prayed for years for the Cavs to play 500 basketball. So to be doing this, more than I could ask for.
So the lesson is set the bar low.
Yes.
And life will be good.
You'll never be disappointed.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Didn't expect to get a life lesson today, but here we are.
Pessimism wins.
Optimism is the poison.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, as a Clippers fan, I completely relate to that.
100%.
Last year aside, just years where it's been, the team wasn't the worst.
Mm-hmm.
I was over the moon.
Yeah.
Like, wait, we're not the worst team in the league?
Yeah.
Let's put a banner up.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it.
Absolutely. That's the way it should be.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, well, do you want to jump into the first segment?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get it. Okay, so headliners. Got some headlines here. This first one comes out of San Antonio, where Greg Popovich officially becomes the winningest coach in NBA history. He passed the legend Donnie Nels, with 1,336 wins. My question to you is Pop the GOAT? Is he the greatest coach of all time? The GOAT?
100%.
Okay.
Not even close.
No one else you think might? Pat Riley?
No, I mean, Pat Riley, he's got the cool hair. I get it. You want to go to Pat Riley. But, I mean, Pop, 3 different eras of the NBA, basically.
Yeah.
Winning championships. The longevity. 16 straight seasons or something like that? They went to the playoffs?
I think it was like 18.
Before the streak got broken?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's truly unmatched. Anybody before the 80s doesn't count. There were like 12 teams. It was mostly just white guys who could kind of dribble playing.
Yeah.
Nobody else
the
really.
Jerry West disrespect is insane.
Absolutely.
Right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we gave him the logo. He can live with that. Pop's the GOAT.
Yeah, that's fair. I was listening to, I don't know if you listen to Low Post, Zach Lowe's podcast, but he was speaking on it after it happened. And I didn't realize this, but I guess Pop's first or second season in San Antonio was on the hot seat. They were about to fire him.
Yeah.
And everybody was kind of freaking out. And I guess Pop was like, we'll figure it out. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
He's just that guy.
Yeah. I remember reading a story about when he was coaching at Pomona College, pre-San Antonio, and they were just bad. They would just win they would go 10-10.
Yeah.
And he was always just the chill guy. And so that just seems like it's been his vibe his whole life.
Out in Pomona, just coaching basketball, going to the Glass House, seeing shows, just Pop shit.
Yeah, 100%.
Is there anybody that's going to pass him, you think? Or do you think he's going to go down as the greatest ever?
I mean, maybe Kerr if his back doesn't give out?
Okay, I could see that. Kerr, Nash. I'm kidding.
Yeah, Nash, 100%. Yeah, this Nets team is going to be a dynasty for decades to come.
Everything seems so copacetic. I don't understand.
Nothing seems short-sighted in any of their decision-making.
That's fair. So actually, speaking of coaches, before we get into the next one, I do want to ask you, because our teams played.
Yeah.
Is it nice seeing Ty Lue come back? Do you just have this kind of special place for Ty Lue?
I love
in your
Ty
heart?
Lue. I love Ty Lue forever. He rocks.
Yeah.
It's a bummer they got rid of him, but also he's not a guy to be coaching a developmental team. He should be.
Yeah, that's fair.
He needs to be coaching stars. That's his bread and butter.
I think actually, you saying that, because I've always had this thought that there are tiers of coaches, right? There's the coach that comes in and develops. There's the coach that takes a young team that's NBA, the development is there and he's going to take them to that next step. They're a playoff team, not really contending, but kind of brushed up against it. And then there are the coaches that take the team past that point, right? Mm-hmm. I have forever said Doc is like that in-between coach. Doc Rivers is one of those guys.
Yeah.
Somebody like Pat Riley is the kind of guy, like Steve Kerr can take that team to the next step. Eric Spoelstra. Mm-hmm. Suppose the only one I see, honestly, kind of competing with Popovich here.
Yeah.
But and it's because those two guys, the only ones I can think off the top of my head that can do all three of those things.
Right.
They can take a young team, develop them, make them competitive. They can make a competitive team really good, and they can make a really good team great. Mm-hmm. I don't know anybody else in the league that's able to do that.
No.
And I mean, you go through the generations, they're hard to come by. Like Don Nelson, obviously, he played forever. But same with Pop. It's a career thing, but the fact that they've been able to take, Popovich taking this team, right? They blow up the dynasty.
Yeah.
And to have a team, they're not in the playoffs, but they're competitive every single night. It's just so impressive to watch.
And they're going to be good soon.
Yeah.
DeJounte Murray and Keldon Johnson together is scary.
I just can't even, just because of how old I can't imagine the Spurs without Pop at the helm.
Oh, I know.
I don't do they bring Tim Duncan back?
Does Tim Duncan even want to coach?
I don't know what I think Tim Duncan just wants to wear jorts, smoke weed, and hang out with his family.
Yeah, 100%. That guy vibes out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's a terminally vibe.
Yes.
All right. Next one. We're going to go to Chicago with this next headline.
Okay.
Alex Caruso makes his return to the Bulls, and he put up 11 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists, and 4 steals in his first game back after breaking his wrist. And what was a very controversial kind of play here. Clayton didn't agree with me fully that it was a dirty play, but yeah, he's not here. So if you want to bash him, good. This is
absolutely a dirty play. It's because Clayton's a dirty player, and that's why he sees Grayson Allen pulling this stuff out there, and he's like, "That's fine."
He's out there right now in Florida playing a show or something with a Grayson Allen jersey on.
Oh, absolutely.
Not just a Grayson Allen jersey. every Grayson Allen jersey. So partway through the set, he's going to take off a Bucks jersey.
Yep.
It'll be a Jazz one. Take that off. It'll be, he's got the down to Duke. And then, that's how he does the entire set now.
Yeah. And every song I heard, he's been saying this next one goes out to Grayson Allen, but for every song.
And then he breaks a different wrist in the front row.
Yeah. I think he broke Jeremy's wrist last night, and then he's going to keep breaking different band members' wrists.
It's actually, this all makes sense now because it's really job security for him to continue playing guitar in the band.
Yeah.
They can never replace him if everybody's wrist is broken.
If I'm the last wrist standing. Yeah.
Last wrist standing. So my question to you is, with Alex, we're going back to Alex Caruso.
Yeah.
With Alex Caruso's return, because the Bulls have faced a lot of adversity in the last month or so. They were at the top of the East. They've been kind of sliding back, fighting back a little bit, then slide back a little bit. They're not fully healthy yet, right? Lonzo Ball is still out. But with Caruso back, does this put them back into kind of the contender top of the East conversation?
I don't think so, unfortunately.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think they have had a magical season from DeRozan, obviously.
Yeah.
But a guy, the reason where they're at is because DeRozan scored 35 a game for like a month straight, basically.
Right.
And it just feels like Caruso back definitely helps them because they're playing defense again, for sure. But, the Nets are suddenly world beaters, and the Bucks are the Bucks, and the Sixers are the Sixers. It's just too many guys ahead of them that I don't really see them on the same tier as.
So I was very high. You mentioned the Sixers. This is I'm jumping around here. I was very high on the Sixers post Harden trade.
Yeah.
Especially after seeing his first few performances. We've got a little more data now on this team. Do you think that they're one of the top 3 in the East?
I do, but I don't think they're the same as the Bucks and the Nets.
Okay,
I
so
do
they're
think they're
kind of a
tier
step
below.
down?
Yeah.
Got it. All right. And that's just because, that Nets win was pretty convincing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still a little high on them, but which I don't know why, because we've seen James Harden in the playoffs. We've seen Doc in the playoffs. I think it's just because Joel Embiid has been that good this year. The emergence of Tyrese Maxey has been great. It's their depth that I'm really sold on, but I could see it. I don't know. I think if they get in the right position in the bracket, they could go pretty far.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing in the East, especially. The bracket is going to decide everything.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be a gauntlet.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Last one here. Kevin Garnett gets his jersey retired in Boston by the Celtics.
Yep.
There was swearing, there was screaming, there were tears. It was the KG experience.
Oh, yeah.
Were you able to watch this?
I saw clips after I watched the game.
Okay.
And really nice of Luka to spoil the day for everybody by hitting the game winner. But I saw the I didn't know you fucked with me this way from KG, and I was like, that's the guy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Maybe his best performance since Uncut Gems, but hey, that's just me.
Yeah.
My question to you with Kevin Garnett, because I was thinking about it, is he the greatest power forward of all time? That's a big one. Is he top 5?
Definitely top 5.
Okay.
Do we consider Tim Duncan a power forward?
Yes.
Because Tim Duncan's got to be number 1, I think.
Yeah, Tim Duncan. Let's think about that. I got Tim Duncan. Barkley has got to be in there.
He's up there.
KG. Dirk. For sure. And then maybe Kevin McHale?
Yeah. It's tough with the older guys just because you have no idea.
Okay, so we don't respect coaches before 1980. Are we respecting players before 1980?
Not particularly, no.
So Kevin McHale might be doomed here.
He's right on the edge, right? Because he went into the 80s.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's tough. Yeah, Garnett, I think what he has is that he really is the first positionless guy.
Yeah.
So that's why it's tough to say best power forward because he was just everything.
That's fair.
On that team.
Yeah, he was kind of the wing forward.
Right. Is LeBron a power forward? If we
Well, he's a center now.
Yeah, he's a center now.
Is he the greatest center of all time?
LeBron is the greatest center of all time. We can all agree on that.
Better than Elijah Wan. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
It was fun to see though. I enjoy KG in that kind of environment. What was it? Was it Area 51?
Oh yeah.
I couldn't watch it, dude.
No.
It gave me so much anxiety watching him. I was I would start drinking because I would be one of us needs to calm down.
Yeah.
But in that it's perfect.
Yeah.
I miss KG in the league.
I know.
I feel like there isn't really a KG type right now in the NBA that's really, I guess Joel Embiid might be the closest, a defensive guy that just talks shit nonstop.
Yeah.
But I can't think of anybody else that might kind of fill those shoes. Like KG really kind of left a hole in the NBA.
Yeah. I mean, Embiid's not mean enough. Like KG was like,
Yeah.
he was attacking people's like personal lives.
Yeah. There was a lot of character attack when
Yeah.
KG was on the floor.
Yeah, like I mean, like yesterday we got the Kevin Durant, telling Fournier in French, "You're too small," which is great. Durant is an all-time shit talker as well, but yeah, Garnett is one of one.
Oh, he didn't say he was too small. He said he was tiny.
Yeah.
There was a guy on Twitter, I don't know if you saw it, every 50 likes he made
Yeah.
Fournier smaller. Mm-hmm. And I love when people do those
Oh
things.
yeah, it was great. But he said it in French, I think. I think Durant said it in French.
Oh, that's
He
like
said,
another level.
"You're too tiny" in French.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's like extra mean.
Oh, yeah.
I'm making sure you know what I'm
I
saying.
learned another language to tell you how much I don't respect
It's
you.
the only phrase he knows.
Yes, absolutely.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't think about it that way, but that's a good call.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's nobody like just relentlessly talking the way he does, right?
No. Yeah, because it was all day long with Durant.
This league's too nice. This league is too nice.
Oh yeah, they're
make
all
it meaner.
soft. Yeah.
It's just a bunch of cucks and jerseys.
Absolutely.
All right.
Woke mob.
Well, I think the next segment might be our opportunity to get a little mean if we want to.
Okay.
And that's Out of Step. So Out of Step is a relegation segment. So I personally think relegation is the greatest concept in professional sports. Mm-hmm. I think every professional league should embrace it.
Yeah.
I would love for the NBA to embrace it. Professional soccer has really kind of stopped teams from tanking and doing all these things. The NBA is doing all this shit to try to stop. It's really easy. You just go, if you're bad enough, you're out. You're not here anymore. So we introduced it to the NBA, and that's Out of Step. We created 3 leagues. So there's the NBA. That's the top of the top, cream of the crop, best teams. I didn't want to go with the Gatorade League because I hate the name Gatorade League. It's so weird to me.
Yeah.
But I do love how kind of there is a monopoly of beverages on the NBA. It's the Sprite, Mountain Dew, Gatorade. Beverage companies have really just embraced this game.
Oh yeah.
And so I wanted to keep along with that. So we created a step down from the NBA, and we wanted to go somewhere down the middle. You're good, not really like kind of reaching for it, not really turning it away. That's the T League. Here in America, our UK fans, which makes up most of our demographic, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, huge in the UK.
Huh. Okay.
But we're still going with the T League.
Yeah.
Iced tea. I put iced tea over hot tea personally, but that's just the SoCal weather.
Yeah.
And then below that, it's the lowly league. It's where you want to avoid on a hot day. You're never reaching for this, and that's Clamato.
Yeah.
Clams and tomatoes. Disgusting.
Yucky.
Yeah.
A Bud Light Clamato specifically? Is that? It's the Bud Light Clamato League.
Exactly.
It's sponsored.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so it's the Bud Light Clamato League. Bud Light, we appreciate the sponsorship. So that's the bottom.
Yeah.
So we have them broken out. Everybody can see it here between us. This is where we left it last time. Clayton and I, a couple weeks ago, put a couple teams on watch, but there hadn't been enough games post All-Star for us to like really comfortably move anybody. We're moving people today.
Yeah.
We got enough games.
Yeah. We're moving to chicken.
So these teams are put in alphabetical order. There's no other order. It's not standings or anything like that. It's just alphabetical because it's easier for me.
Yeah.
So we're going to rapid fire. We're going to start in the NBA. I'm going to throw a team at you. You tell me if they're safe, if they're moving up, and they're moving down. All right. So in the NBA, you can only go down.
Yeah.
The Bucks.
Safe.
Okay. Bulls.
Safe.
Ooh, did Caruso make them safer?
No, they were still safe.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
The Cavs.
They gotta go down.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're moving the
Unfortunately.
Cavs down. I agree with this, and it breaks my heart, but without Jared Allen, the defense just isn't as good. And they're not bad. They're just not elite without him.
Yes.
And like you said, I mean, it's been fantastic watching them. I think it started with
Rubio.
Rubio. It started with Rubio getting hurt. Now it's Jared Allen.
Well, Sexton first, then Rubio.
I literally forgot about Colin Sexton.
Yeah, I forget
right
about
now.
him all the time.
Would you trade him? For the right piece?
For LeBron, yeah.
That would be incredible if they did that. Okay, so the Cavs are moving down. That means when we get to the T League, somebody's got to move up.
Yeah.
All right, I'm curious to see where this goes. But the Cavs, that hurts because I've been very high on the Cavs this year.
Yeah.
But I get it. I get it.
I got to be realistic here.
Yeah.
Okay. I got to think with my head, not my heart.
Wow.
Yeah.
Stay away from Twitter. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I do my best.
The Celtics.
Safe.
They're safe.
Yeah.
They've been good. The Grizzlies.
Safe.
Safe.
Yeah.
The Heat.
Safe.
Okay. This one's interesting because I think this team could go either way. The Mavs.
I think safe. 100%.
Okay.
Especially after yesterday, beating the Celtics
Fair.
in the prime time. I mean, the prime slot.
Yeah.
I mean, I think since the last time we did an episode together, we talked about Luka.
Yeah.
And since then, he's just been even better.
Oh, it's been stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. We last week with Clayton, I did a Luka Doncic 3-pack, and we went through a fraction of the accolades that he has so far in this league.
Yeah.
He's unreal. Okay, so Luka's keeping the Mavs safe. The Sixers.
Still safe.
Safe.
Yeah.
Safe. Just not as enjoyable to watch.
Right. Yes. Sixers, when Harden doesn't want to play or went to the strip club too long, they maybe go down the league. But
Okay, fair.
yeah.
Okay. The Suns.
Safe.
All right, and this next one I feel like is kind of teetered a little bit. The Warriors.
Yeah. I mean, I think they have to be safe still.
Okay.
But they're
Are they
close.
safe on technicality because there's nobody in the T League really better than them?
Yes. I think that really is what it is.
Right.
They still have Steph Curry, so it's just like,
Yeah.
you know.
And Clay has had a couple good games. He's starting to come out. Man, they need to get Draymond back if they want to do anything deep in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But that's fair. And Jordan Poole.
Yeah.
I mean, he was in BetBrains last week, and he's been on a heater. He's been unreal. He's been so good. Okay, so the Warriors are safe.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to the T League. That means one of these teams is moving up.
Okay.
Someone might even move down. We'll see what happens. All right,
Yeah.
Blazers.
I think Blazers got to go down.
I'm with you, which is good because when we started this, they were originally relegated down to the C League. And then post-trade deadline, they got themselves out, went into the T League. But I mean, you can't stay in the T League post-trade deadline Blazers without Anthony Simons.
No,
It's,
absolutely.
It's
or
rough.
Nurkic.
Or Nurkic. It's rough.
It's rough.
Okay. So the Blazers are going back to the C League. I think they want to be there now.
Yeah.
I think they made a point. They came out, they proved a point, and now they're saying, let's get back home. Let's go back to the C.
Yeah.
All right. Clippers.
Safe.
Safe in the T League. I don't think they're
not moving up.
Yeah, not moving up, not moving down. Impressed by everything they keep doing.
Yeah.
Curious to see if they get any of their three big guys back for the playoffs. But yeah, Ty Lue is keeping that team safe as hell in the T League.
Oh yeah.
They might be the most T League team right now.
Absolutely.
With the borderline C League roster.
Yeah.
Hawks.
They're safe.
They're safe.
I wouldn't put them up. They're not.
No. But they have games where I watch and I go, that's an NBA team.
Yeah.
And then the next two will be T League games. And I don't, they haven't quite put it together yet.
No.
The Hornets.
I think they're safe.
They're safe.
Yeah.
That's the revenue stream in the T League. Everybody's coming to the T League to watch the Hornets play.
Absolutely.
They're the funnest team in the T League.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll score 140 points every game. And they will not play defense.
And they'll let you score 139.
Yeah.
Fair enough. The Jazz.
Safe. Yeah. Boring.
Again, yeah. It's wild that we're in an era where the Spurs are more fun to watch than the Jazz.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very wild.
And the Jazz have a top 5 offense and they're boring. Which is that's crazy.
Yeah, it is. They have the makings of an NBA team, but I just don't see it enough yet. And maybe it's because I'm not watching enough because it is boring.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch the episode of Bones that comes on before the game than the actual game. But okay, fair enough. Kings.
I think Kings also got to go down.
Yeah, I'm with you. We were very high on the post-trade Kings.
Yeah.
But I hate to do it because I feel so bad for Kings fans, but it's just not happening for them right now.
No.
They've been really bad the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the Kings a little bit later. A little bit of a spoiler here, but yeah, I'm with you. The Kings got to move down. And I think they're with the Blazers. They kind of proved a point, and now they're going, all right, playoffs are out of reach. Let's get back to the C League. All right, let's go dominate the C League.
Yeah.
Lakers.
Tentatively safe.
Okay.
They are teetering on the edge at any given moment.
They really are. They're the Warriors of the T League.
Yes.
Safe on technicality.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it too long. I feel like every episode I'm trying to find ways to not talk about the Nets or the Lakers because they're just the two circus shows in the NBA.
Fascinating.
But man, you know what's keeping them in the T League? LeBron's 50.
Yeah.
That's keeping them in the T League.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I don't know what to do with that team.
No.
Well, speaking of which, the Nets.
They're safe, and they are close to getting back to NBA.
Which is funny
contention.
because they've been on C-League watch for weeks now.
Yeah.
Kyrie dropped 50 in the last week. Durant dropped 50 in the last week. And let's give some flowers to Nick Claxton.
Oh, yeah.
For once. He's been incredible. They're really small, but they're so good when they're hitting everything. When they're going on all cylinders, I'm with you. And I'm officially taking them off C-League watch, and I'm putting them on NBA watch.
Okay.
Because they're close.
Yeah.
I mean, Durant changes everything.
Yeah.
Changes absolutely everything.
Yeah.
Okay. The Nuggets.
Nuggets, I think, is who is going to replace the Cavs in the
Promotion for Denver.
Mhm.
Okay, so Denver moves up.
Denver moves up.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's Jokic.
It's Jokic.
It's stupid how good he is.
Incredible. I mean, next to LeBron, maybe the best player I've watched in my adult life. The passes he makes, the way he drags, one of the worst rosters I've ever seen in an NBA franchise. They're going to win 50 games maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and Campazzo.
Yeah. Campazzo doesn't even play anymore.
Yeah.
It's Austin Rivers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who, I'm much higher on Austin Rivers than most people.
Austin Rivers is a serviceable player.
Yeah.
Austin Rivers should not be the third or fourth best player on a playoff team.
Yeah, but Austin Rivers has always thought that he's the first or second
Yes.
best player, and that confidence is enough to actually make him kind of
That's
dangerous.
true. Yeah.
Okay, I like it. The Nuggets moving up.
Mm-hmm.
Is Jokic winning the MVP?
He's not going to win it, but he should.
Who's winning it?
Embiid's going to get it.
You think so?
Yeah.
I have a theory that Harden is going to hurt those chances.
Well, I mean, they're playing, I think, as we speak, the Nuggets and the Sixers. So that might swing.
Winner takes all.
It might be a winner takes all, honestly, because they've been so close all season.
Yeah.
That it is like a razor's edge, and it might just be we don't want to give it to Jokic 2 years in a row. But I mean, Jokic is having statistically,
He's better than he was last year.
yeah, one of the best seasons anybody's ever had.
You know, now that we're talking about this, you're saying maybe the best player you've seen us, outside of LeBron. We were talking about power forwards earlier. Dirk's name came up, and I've always said Dirk completely changed the way that position was played.
Yeah.
Is Jokic changing the way that we're going to look at centers for the rest of time, or is he just such a once in a lifetime kind of player that it's only him?
I think it's a once in a lifetime thing. I think we're watching something truly incredible that you cannot recreate.
You don't think the skilled five is going to be the next era?
I don't know how you do it. I mean, how do you build somebody that way?
I mean, I would have said the same thing about a guy like Steph Curry 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to shoot that many threes. Nobody's going to confidently take half court shots. But it happens. And then you start seeing guys shooting more threes. It's,
Right.
But
have you seen anybody currently who is close to Steph at his peak?
No.
Just
no, not even Trae Young. No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
We're going to see Jokic impersonators for sure, but we
Nothing
might never
like
see
him.
a Jokic again. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. Pelicans.
They're safe.
They're safe.
They're winning.
Yeah.
The trade worked for them.
They terrify me.
Yeah.
They can be really good.
I mean, full strength, they were blowing people out. And then Ingram went down for a bit. And
You're talking about full strength without Zion.
without Zion, who may never play for them again.
Yeah, fair. Although he's back in New Orleans.
Oh, really?
He left Portland. He's back in New Orleans.
Okay.
But yeah, who knows how
He was
that's
just
going to
back
play
from
out.
Mardi Gras.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Yeah.
Well, and then he saw the float and was like, I'm fucking going back to Portland. Raptors. Safe.
Yeah.
And they've teetered on NBA a couple times. They've been up and down. OG going out. We'll see. But yeah, I think they're safe in the T League. I'm with you. The Spurs.
Safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very safe. Wizards.
Barely safe.
Barely safe.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah. Another technically safe team.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the Wolves.
Safe.
Yeah.
Bordering on NBA, honestly, at this point.
I completely agree.
I can't believe I'm saying it.
I'm so high on the Wolves. I love the Wolves.
Yeah.
I
I've been a
love
hater.
this Wolves team.
I've been a hater for so long, and I can't anymore.
You know, it's funny. I've been a Cat hater for a long time.
Yeah.
There's something about just his demeanor when he plays, but watching him start to kind of take a back seat to Ant, it makes me like him so much more.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, if you just take a little bit off of his plate, he's fun to watch. He's incredible. It's perfect for him.
Yeah.
I'm high on the Wolves, but yeah, I think they're safe in the T League. All right, that means we got two teams that are going to be moving up
Okay.
out of the C League. The Knicks.
We can't, right? We just can't.
I would love to.
Yeah.
But like, I want it to happen not in technicality. I
Yes.
want the Knicks to play their way out of the C League. I would love to see the Knicks become an NBA team just so I could go fan watching.
Yeah.
Because that is like the greatest fan base of all time when they're winning.
Right.
Okay, so the Knicks are staying in the C League.
Yeah.
The Magic.
I think we're bumping the Magic up.
Oh, I love it.
I think we got to.
I love it.
They're coming around.
I love it.
They're they're winning games. They're staying close with people. I mean, they took the Sixers to overtime yesterday.
Yep. They've been 5-5 in the last 10.
Yeah, they're covering the spread like crazy. More importantly,
Yeah. I love it. Okay. Yes, I'm just so happy right now.
Yeah,
Because they're my Magic.
I know you love the Magic.
All right. Now we're going to get to Clayton's Pacers.
Not yet, but
Not
I
yet?
like the direction the Pacers are headed in.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I said Clayton's Pacers. Next is Clayton's Pistons.
Clayton's Pistons.
Yeah.
Pistons go up.
Pistons are moving up.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time either of those teams have seen the T League.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But this makes sense, right? Because they are the two teams that are officially out of the playoff in the entire NBA, not even in their conference.
Yeah.
Officially out of the playoffs. No, not even a chance.
Mm-hmm.
So they're already in the lottery.
Yeah.
They've done the hard work of losing.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the time of year that those teams start to kind of put it together, play a little bit better, because they really have nothing to lose except more games.
Right.
And so, yeah, I think it makes sense that they move up this time of year.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
They've already gotten themselves in the lottery. Now they can kind of try some stuff out to get some ideas for next season.
Yeah. Vibe out, as we like to say.
Yeah, as we do like to say.
Yeah.
Vibe out. Okay. The Rockets.
Now they're staying.
Yeah, they're
fun, but they're staying.
Are they fun? Do you have
Yeah.
fun watching the Rockets?
I do.
Is it Jalen?
It's Jalen. It's when they are playing well, it is like this high powered, like fast paced offense. They're just like firing up shots. Kevin Porter's a psychopath in like a really fun way.
Yeah. He's kind of a Russ type, no?
He is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then the Thunder.
No, they're staying down, but I love them. I love what they're doing.
I'm high on the Thunder roster-wise. Out of everybody that was in the C League when we started this, I think they have the best roster on paper, but without Shea and now without Dort, I just don't think it's going to happen. I think they're firmly there. They own every pick under the sun for the next 10 years.
Yeah. So if there's no players left, they'll win by default.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how that works.
Yeah.
Wow, that's some Galaxy Brain shit. All right. So to recap, we've got some teams moving. The Cavs move down to the T League. The Nuggets move up to the NBA. The Blazers and the Kings drop down to the C League. And then first time appearance in the T League, the Magic and the Pistons both move up.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Cinderella story.
True. For all of them.
For all of them.
Except maybe the Cavs.
Yeah, except for the Cavs.
Or is this the end of Cinderella as the pumpkin?
No, this is the part where she lost the shoe and she's, heartbroken, but it's coming back.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. The prince is coming in the form of Jared Allen.
I like the optimism there.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into our last segment here.
All right.
And that's Duo Jam. Now, I typically play this game with Clayton, but Clayton is extremely on tour right now.
Yeah.
Wasn't able to jump on with us. So you're going to be playing with me this week.
Okay.
You used my money last week. You're using his team this week.
All right.
So to recap last week, we had the Spurs versus the Knicks. It was kind of the playing above expectation and playing below expectation bowl, if you will. I picked the Spurs. I had DeJounte Murray and Jakob Poeltl. It's the Spurs. I should have realized everybody's going to sit. They had a back-to-back. Everybody sat the second night. I only got 2 games played out of my players, out of the 3 potential games.
Yeah.
They combined for 173.7 points. Clayton, he grabbed the Knicks. He put together RJ Barrett and Julius Randle. And very unlike the Spurs, they basically played every minute of every game they possibly could, and they combined for 246.3 points. Absolute domination. He killed me. That's his 6th win.
Wow.
It's my 6th loss. I'm 3-6.
Damn.
on the season.
Clayton, congratulations, man, if you're listening.
I guess.
Good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Congrats, Clayton. I'm so happy for you.
Man, he got you. You just got to give it up for him, okay?
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Listen, we're replacing him, okay? So the least you can do is give it up
All
for
right.
him.
That's a severance package? Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. All right, so this week we've got 2 teams that dropped down into the C League.
Wow.
The Blazers and the Kings.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be interesting because, as I said, I think both these teams are trying to lose at this moment. The Kings maybe not so much. They might look at the writing on the wall and start trying to lose. So I'm taking the Kings. You're taking the Blazers this week.
Okay.
My jam, my duo, the first pick is easy.
Yeah.
It's De'Aaron Fox.
Mm-hmm.
He's the best player on the team. He's one of my favorite players to watch. I am still kind of surprised that he's on the team post-trade deadline. I thought he was going to be the one that they moved.
Yeah.
But he seems a lot happier there now.
Sure.
He seems to have kind of gotten over what was ailing him to start the season. And then I'm doing what Clayton always does. He loves to put together a traditional duo jam
Right.
and pair him with the big. And I'm putting my man, Comrade Domantas Sabonis, with him.
Yeah.
I love Domas. He served his sentence. His suspension is over with.
Yep.
He's back. I got those 2 getting me the 4th win. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
You've got the Blazers.
Mm-hmm.
Who's coming out of Portland?
First up, I mean, by default, the only guy left
Whose name you know?
name I know, Josh Hart.
Yeah.
Only guy putting up any sort of real statistic lines.
He's a fun guy. I like Josh Hart.
He's great.
Yeah.
I honestly, I mean, I get why the Pelicans gave him up. You get McCollum, but it's a tough guy to give up, I think.
Was it Josh Hart? I think it was James Harden in a game got really mad and threw the ball at the ground and it came up and bounced up and hit his face. Mm-hmm. And Josh Hart was staying in front of him and just was like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah,
I was so confused by it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I like Josh Hart.
Yeah, he's cool. And the other one is, everyone's favorite player. I think there's hundreds of thousands of jerseys with his name on the back. Portland's own Trendon Watford.
I'm laughing because so many people watching this, the millions of people watching this are saying, who?
Yeah.
And I had that response.
Yeah.
And I had to go and kind of look it up. He's been arguably their best player since Anthony Simons went down.
Yeah.
He was undrafted. It's his first year. I think he's like an older rookie. He's like 23 or something like that.
Yeah.
And he's good.
Yeah.
He's a really good, fun forward. Do you think he's part of the future with the Blazers? Do you think they kind of discovered something here?
It's possible. We'll see. I mean, these guys, there's a lot of guys who do this too, where they come out of the gates hot because it's like the first time they've ever gotten any chance.
So he's Andre Ingram is what you're telling me?
He could be, but I don't know. I want to believe in him.
Yeah.
As a, someone who's addicted to gambling, I knew about Trendon Watford pretty quickly because he was a daily fantasy play.
Yeah.
And tearing it up.
Yeah, he's
filling in the stat sheet.
He's been great. That's okay. So one of the most unrecognizable duo jams ever.
They'd leave it off the game.
But that might just get a win.
It could. Based on what's been going on for you this season, it might get the win.
Yeah. If I tried to get the win here by grabbing the Kings, but I'm sure that Trendon Watford is going to absolutely destroy me.
And as a degenerate gambler, I will tell you 10 out of 10 times, never bet on the Kings. Never bet on the Kings. It never works out. The most sure thing bet. It never works.
It's called fantasy, man.
Yeah.
Not even in fantasy does it work for the Kings, is what you're telling me.
No.
Ooh, okay. So we'll see. We're going to check back Tuesday, see what happens across these 3 games, hoping that I can get my 4th win on the season. That's the show, but Zach, thank you for coming back, man. I'm so stoked that you were able to come in.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. Always a pleasure to be here as the number 1 alternates guest host.
Host. I think I'm in the T League now, and I'm co-hosting.
No, Clayton's
now.
in the T League. Yeah.
Clayton's C League.
Clayton's C League. Yeah. He's Clamato League for sure.
Yeah. Well, we're changing it to the Clayton League now.
Oh yeah, it's the Clayton League. Yeah. What's worse than a Bud Clamato? It's Clayton.
Yeah, I'm not reaching for Clayton on a hot day. Ever. On a cold day, I might, though. Get that man under the sheets.
Yeah.
So last time you here, you had some shows coming up. I know that they're still coming up. Tell us where and when those are again.
I will be in Denver this weekend, March 18th and 19th at the Denver Comedy Lounge. And yeah, I've got some shows around LA you can see on Instagram. And then April 16th, I'll be recording my album in Davenport, Iowa.
So the Nuggets make it in the NBA the week that you're going to Denver. I
Yep.
see what's happening now.
Right on time.
Ticket
Collusion.
sales.
Collusion. I'm
Wow.
wide open.
What a corrupt league.
Yeah.
What a corrupt
I have no
fucking
honor.
league. I thought you did walking in, but I see right through that
Nope.
now. All
No,
right.
I'm here to make money. I'm a capitalist, baby.
Well, we're going to see a lot of Jokic jerseys in the audience of that show. Well, we hope to get you back soon. Wish you all the best in Denver this weekend. Hope it's great. Thank you all for joining us. We really appreciate it. I will be back with another very special guest on Friday's episode where we're going to be checking out the headlines and playing some games. Quick second, hit that subscribe button before we get into this song here so that you can stay up to date always. And the song that I'm leaving you with is No Sympathy by Krimewatch off of their self-released 2016 demo. Thank you all. See you soon.